Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom of snow and ice called Arendelle, lived two princess sisters, Anna and Elsa. Elsa was special. She was born with the magical ability to create snow and ice with just a flick of her wrist. When they were little girls, the castle was their playground. Anna and Elsa would spend hours building enchanted snowmen and zipping down sparkling ice slides, their laughter echoing through the grand halls. But one night, during their games, a stray blast of Elsa's magic accidentally struck Anna. The trolls saved her, but the memory of the accident terrified Elsa. Fearing she would hurt her sister again, she locked away her powers and, in doing so, locked away her heart. She built invisible walls around herself, keeping Anna, the person she loved most, at a distance. Years went by in silence and separation, until the day Elsa was to be crowned queen. The pressure of the coronation was immense, and in a moment of stress, her hidden powers burst forth, shocking everyone in the kingdom. Overwhelmed by fear and shame, Elsa fled into the mountains. There, finally alone, she unleashed her magic, building a breathtaking ice palace. As she sang, she reveled in her newfound freedom, but deep down, her heart was still frozen with loneliness and fear. Her powers, unchecked by love, plunged Arendelle into an eternal winter. But Anna, full of love and determination, refused to let her sister suffer alone. She wasn't afraid. She embarked on a courageous journey to find Elsa and bring her back home, to show her she was still loved. Along the snowy path, she met a rugged but kind ice harvester named Kristoff and his loyal reindeer, Sven. Soon after, they stumbled upon the most cheerful, sun-loving snowman you could ever imagine, Olaf, who Elsa had unknowingly brought to life. This unlikely crew braved gusting winds and treacherous mountain passes, their friendship warming them against the cold as they made their way to Elsa's magnificent ice castle. When they finally arrived, Anna pleaded with Elsa to come home, telling her they could solve everything together. But Elsa, consumed by the belief that she was a monster, grew more agitated. "I can't," she cried, her fear lashing out. In her panic, another blast of her magic flew from her hands, this time striking Anna directly in the heart. A terrible chill began to spread through Anna. Kristoff rushed her to the trolls, who warned that only an act of true love could thaw a frozen heart. Meanwhile, back in Arendelle, the handsome Prince Hans, who had charmed Anna and promised to care for the kingdom, revealed his true colors. He had only pretended to love her to seize the throne. Thinking Hans was her true love, Anna raced back to the castle, growing weaker with each step. But instead of a life-saving kiss, Hans revealed his cruel betrayal, leaving her to freeze. At the same time, Hans hunted Elsa down on the frozen fjord. As he raised his sword to end the Snow Queen, Anna saw her sister in peril. With her last ounce of strength, she threw herself in front of Elsa, her body turning to solid ice just as the sword came down, shattering against her frozen form. Was it the ultimate act of sacrifice? Seeing her sister as a lifeless statue, Elsa collapsed in grief, hugging Anna and sobbing. Her tears, full of regret and immense love, fell onto Anna's frozen form. And then, a miracle. The ice began to crack, and a warm glow spread through Anna. She was thawing. Her brave, selfless act of love for her sister had saved her. In that powerful moment, Elsa finally understood. It wasn't about hiding her powers. It was about embracing them with love. Love was the answer. Love was stronger than fear. With her heart now overflowing with warmth and love for her sister, she found she could control her magic with a graceful wave. She melted the snow and brought summer back to Arendelle. The two sisters shared a long overdue, heartfelt hug. Elsa smiled, the last of the ice around her own heart melting away. "Love is the key," she said softly. Anna, grinning from ear to ear, replied, "And I'll never give up on you." From that day forward, the Snow Queen's heart was no longer icy, but warm with the love of her sister and her people. The gates of the castle were thrown open, and Arendelle was filled with sunshine, laughter, and the unbreakable bond of sisterly love. Thank you so much for watching our story today. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more magical tales. We'll see you next time.